We're here in Mission, BC, which is located about an hour's drive northeast of Vancouver. We're going to be targeting sturgeon on the Fraser River with streamlined guiding. Joining me this week is a good friend of mine and former teammate, local legend, Trevor Linden. But before Trevor gets out on the boat, I'm going to be taking out another old friend of mine, Walter Koriath, who taught me a lot about fishing. Walter and I are going to be looking to catch chum salmon on the Stave River so we can use these fresh chum as fresh bait for our sturgeon fishing. The first thing we had to do was to head down to the boat at the Mission boat launch and meet our guides, Ron and Braden from Streamline Guiding. We had to chat about a game plan and get our gear ready for the day.
Morning, everybody.
What's up, Ron? How you doing, man?
Walt, you could be golfing today, bud.
I know, I was torn this morning. I was thinking of phoning in sick here.
We got no wind today.
I know.
It's going to be an awesome day.
Oh, for sure. We got some tools. We got a christen there.
Okay, we'll break them in today.
Yeah, absolutely. Ron,
Yes,
we got to christen these new rods hot off the presser, these new West Coast Techniums. Sturgeon, hey?
They look good. Nice looking rod.
They look sharp,
sure.
yeah. We'll see how they handle today.
The guide's bent. Are they all?
No.
Well, that's the way they've got them. Holy smokes, I've never seen guys like that. Look at that, eh?
These are specific for sturgeon. These, they were tested all last year and for West Coast sturgeon, big
Do they
fish.
put a line rating on them or just? No?
You know, this is right out of the bag here. Yeah, they say a line weight of 40 to 80 pounds.
Yeah, powerful.
Heavy power.
You can tell they got lots of power.
8 foot.
How sensitive the tip on them is.
Right?
They look pretty good.
Oh yeah. We'll put them to the test today.
Very nice.
So we could probably just put the reels on when we're running, right?
Yeah.
And then to fish those chum today, we got a couple Technium casting rods as well.
Awesome.
Yeah. Walt, why don't you tell us a little bit about these floats here? Top
They're
shelf.
made in Germany, so obviously they're the best there is. They're durable, but the sensitivity is the biggest part of them. They're all gram tested at the factory, and if you rig them up properly, they just take the slightest little touch to react, and they result in way more hookups. And the other unique design on them is the stopper peg is designed so the line goes through it and then through the float, so you don't lose the peg like a lot of the other stopper peg style floats.
We fished these up in Terrace last 2 years ago with Kovo, like ridiculous.
Oh, yeah.
Just, it's a confidence thing in my head.
Yeah.
When my stuff's out there, I want it fishing right.
Well, so
matter what I'm
much of this game is a mental game. If you feel good,
Confidence.
right? Yeah.
It's like anything.
What's worked
Hockey,
before?
Anything.
Yeah. Why switch it, right?
Don't fix it's not broken.
That's right.
We have a short boat ride from the Mission boat launch here down to the Stave River. That's probably about 15 minutes. It always blows me away how beautiful this area looks from the water. I mean, you get a totally different perspective from when you're driving along the highway. When you're in the water and you're looking up at the coastal mountains, I mean, it's absolutely gorgeous. And the chum salmon, to me, are very, very underrated salmon. Chum salmon are a very oily salmon and can be very tasty. But the thing that they don't get enough respect for is how hard they fight. I mean, it is incredible the fight that these fish put up. There's a bunch of fresh fish that are coming in on each incoming tide, and we're timing the tide absolutely perfect today. Hopefully we hit everything right. There's fresh fish coming in, and we get to have tired arms at the end of the day.
This whole area through here is loaded right now with spawning chum. Okay, we have the odd coho. You see here one
Yeah, spawning out there.
much done its job already. We're pretty much on the top of the tide right now. When we rolled in, it was about 9 feet there.
Okay.
So you kind of just gotta find that seam that they're running through here.
Yeah.
And we'll give it a go through here. And I mean, the eagles are in here too, and they're chowing down.
Man, it's amazing kind of the circle of life in here right now. Like, there's so many bald eagles in here. It's
This
awesome.
is pretty much urban fishing,
Yeah.
right where we're at.
Hey, there's no fish here. Let's get out of here.
Who brought this guy?
There's always a heckler.
I'm
in the
ready.
bunch.
Let's go.
Come on out, old timer.
So Walt and I have known each other for a long time. We go way back, and he's taught me a lot about fishing. We've, salmon fished, tarpon fished, steelhead fished, trout fished, you name it, we've kind of done it together. And it's always a lot of fun when we get together. There's a lot of banter and bickering that goes back and forth. Walt's, he's kind of like a bad rash I can't get rid of. He's almost like the brother I never had. And he gets all over me on the river, especially if I make a mistake, and I'll give it right back to him. So anytime we get out on the water, there's a ton of laughs, and it's a lot of fun.
Oh, maybe one more fish too, eh?
There we go.
Another doe. Let me think now. That took one cast.
Walt, you don't mind double header, do you?
I don't
All right, just checking. Just checking. I don't want to steal all your thunder there on that fish.
God, I finally got some camera time, and you got to jump in there again.
We might have to do a little dance here.
To give him the fancy little tail hook again, or what?
No, this is right in the jibber.
Right in the jibber. Full contact fishing.
Look at that. That's pretty sweet.
Oh, this is another nice, beautiful little doe.
Look at that. Walt, we've been in this spot before, eh? Catching fish beside each other.
And we have, haven't we, over the years?
It never gets old.
No, it doesn't. Especially when I catch a few more than you.
That's a nice one. Hey?
Yeah, that's a
Look
nice
at these
doe.
twins. Oh, we got twins. Heads up. All right, what a day to end our chum fishing here. I mean, we've only been here a couple hours, but honestly, I don't know how many fish we've been into, 30, 40.
Lost count, big time.
Yeah, but it's been so much fun. We're gonna go, we kept a couple today for fresh sturgeon bait. We're gonna head out in the water and chase some dinosaurs now on this beautiful day.
Yeah.
So we'll let these guys, or these girls, go do their things, and away they go. Yeah, still got lots of energy.
Oh, yeah. There they go.
Look at that, it's a race. Good job, buddy.
The chum salmon fishing was absolutely ridiculous. I lost track how many fish we caught. I would say mission accomplished when it came to the chum salmon fishing, and we did retain a couple fish to use for our sturgeon fishing. A lot of times, especially at this time of year, we're here kind of towards the end of October, sturgeon are feeding aggressively on chum salmon that are in the river. So if you have fresh bait, a lot of times that can make the difference between having a great day or having a slow day on the water.
Hang on to him, Mo.
Oh, yeah.
That's a better fish. Come on, jump.
He's coming.
He's coming up.
Yeah. Oh, Jesus, dude. That is a tank. Holy cow. Oh, man. You forgot how strong these fish are. Jeez. See, now he woke up. He was just kind of swimming under our boats there for a minute.
Yeah.
Thank you.
You got him, Mo?
Well, I don't know who's got who.
You can do it.
Look at that. These brand new West Coast
Yeah, I like the rod.
sturgeon techniums. There he is.
There he is. Oh, see how fat he is.
Oh, it's this big fat fish.
Got him?
Some slack there, Ron.
You okay?
You okay? Wow. Whew, whew, whew.
There you go.
What a fight. What a fight. There you go. Man, nice fish. Oh, it's a beautiful fish. He's 230.
230 centimeters?
230. This is fish. So he's 230s, 91 inches, right? So he's 7 is 84. He's 7'7". 7 feet, 7 inches.
Yeah, bigger than I thought.
It's a massive fish. Yeah.
There we go.
Oh, jeez. Walt, you're up, buddy. Oh, thanks, boys. Thanks, Ron. That was cool.
Wow, did we have an incredible first day. You know you're dealing with monstrous fish when you refer to these fish in feet, not inches. We're talking feet here. And when you say it, you know, yeah, it was a small fish. It was only 3 or 4 feet. People just, they can't even believe you. So when you tell them that you get fish, you know, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 feet, sometimes over 10 feet, it just blows people's minds. So today was fantastic. What a start. Got into a lot of fish. Can't wait for tomorrow to have Trevor experience this, because Trevor's never sturgeon fished. He's salmon fished before and he's been out on the water, but he's never been out sturgeon fishing. So I really want to get his reaction when he starts to tangle with one of these huge beasts. It's the next morning here and just met up with Trevor at the boat launch, and I know Trev's excited to get out on the water. I'm excited to have him out on the water, so we're gonna head down to the boat and I'm gonna get Trevor to meet Ron and Braden from Streamline Guiding, and Walter's gonna join us again.
So Trevor hasn't actually sturgeon fished before.
I'm a rookie out here.
A rookie.
So,
He's
yeah.
angled. He's got a big Chinook, big Chinook. He's been up to the Haida-Gwaii a few times.
Yeah.
Did some fly fishing last year. I said this is a different ball game today.
Yeah, but I'm a total amateur. So.
That's good, right? No
So we can bark orders at him. He's coachable.
Exactly.
He's
very coachable. Yes.
Yeah.
Some would say.
Some would say.
Yeah.
Hopefully he'll go home with a couple of brews.
Yeah, well, that's the plan. All right, let's go, boys. We're not going to catch him from here. Hey?
Some long rods from here. I used to say when I was sitting on the bench, I got to have a real long stick to get into this game. So you got to play all the time.
That didn't happen that often.
Yeah.
Right.
So Trevor and I have a really good relationship. We were teammates for a lot of years with the Vancouver Canucks, and we'd spend a lot of time going out for dinners and chatting on airplanes about, you know, other things than just hockey, just about life. And he's always a guy I really appreciated talking to and had great conversations with. And I have a tremendous amount of respect for Trevor and what he's done here in the city, not only as a hockey player, but what he's done off the ice and his commitment to, you know, helping children and things like Canuck Place and several other charities that he's involved with. I mean, he really is a phenomenal person.
When we casting out these lines, that weight's going to hit bottom, and this bait in behind is just free to go where it needs to go. These guys are eating by scent, so they're going to come up on these different 4 baits that we're putting out here. They're going to smell that. A lot of times with the rod, it'll just get banged like that, and that's them just sucking that bait up. So in that reaction there, what we do is we're going to get you, Trevor, you're going to jump up either 1, 2, 3, or 4 rod. You're going to wind on it until you can't wind anymore. It's going to put a load on that rod. Then these rod holders, they open from the front, a little more pressure from the front. The rod comes right out. It's always lift, hold, keep good pressure, and then you're going to wind down on it. When that rod tip comes up a bit, you can get some line back. So it's lift, and then wind down on it, and then lift again.
That's only if that rod's not like this over the side of the boat and you're holding on for dear life.
Exactly.
Because that can't happen.
Who's the first on the
He's
rod?
up first.
Yes.
The other thing, too, is I don't really like going in corners. He knows that. So
Come on now.
That was why you didn't want to toss it.
That's right. I started to get the cold sweats when I saw that thing.
Get that other one up there.
This one? Okay, this one, Ron?
Wow.
Hello. Well, Trev's into what we think is a pretty nice fish here. That rod's doing its work. Trev's working. Oh! He was kind of gaining for a little bit there, but tough to tell. Like, they're all beautiful fish. Some are just bigger than others. We're kind of catching the tail end of prime time out here, but we've had some great cooperation here last couple of days with these fish. There's the tail.
Oh. Looking good.
There's the tail. Oh, I saw it. Yeah, it's pretty nice. A nice fish, 5.5, maybe pushing 6. We're gonna put him in the cradle here and we're gonna see if he's been tagged, and then we're gonna release him right out the side here. No harm. This is a great system here for these fish. They get nice and calm, relaxed in here.
That's a 100-pounder.
Don't have to drag them to the beach all the time.
Nice. Let's do it right down this lateral side.
Right to the fork of that tail. That
182.
182?
Yeah.
182 fork right.
There he goes. He's coming. Look at that. And he's going. Nice, buddy. Awesome.
So powerful, man. They're just like they're just like one big massive muscle.
It's unbelievable.
I'm glad I've been training for this. I've been training for this, so.
Yeah. It's amazing just how strong and powerful these fish
The
are.
power, when they decide to move, it's amazing.
There's nothing you can do.
It's the weight that they put on that rod. I can't believe it.
It's everything you can to hold on to that rod. It sure helps you warm up, though, when you're fighting a fish like that. Hey?
It does.
That was awesome. Oh, geez, we got a hog. We got Hog Town. They can kick your butt, these things.
Oh.
Hey?
Are you making excuses already?
No, not at all. I love this.
Speeding up now.
I love this. I don't know of any fish that are like this powerful. Like, you know, maybe a big, huge tuna.
Yeah.
Right? Like,
Big bluefin.
big bluefin. I've never got one, but I got a big yellowfin about 270. That thing can pull too, but these are, this thing's changed directions. He's swimming back up.
Are you supposed to have most of the rod in the water, or should it be?
This is called hanging on for dear life. Jeez, man.
Wow. Is that good form, Mo?
So we're just gonna take this fish. We could put him in the cradle, which we've done with some other good-sized fish here, but we just want to take him over and get a quick picture of him here. Give him a safe release and we'll get him on his way. Pretty spunky fish still. A great fight.
Yeah.
He fought like a 10-footer. About 7-foot fish, beautiful fish. Just a magnificent specimen in the river here. This is true big game fishing right in our backyard here on the Fraser River.
Good job, Mo.
Oh, man.
Nice fish.
Well done, boys.
Beautiful. Look at the patterns in his head, hey? Oh, yeah. Look at that dinosaur going back out there.
Beautiful.
That's amazing.
Good work, bud. Good one.
Nice work.
Nice work.
Good job, buddy.
So sturgeon fishing to me it's a huge adrenaline rush. I mean, they are absolutely amazing creatures, like prehistoric that haven't changed for hundreds of millions of years, and they're a beautiful specimen. You know, I never take for granted getting out on the water with old friends, and you know, you spend so much time together as teammates, and then you kind of go your separate ways and you have your own lives, and you know, everybody is so busy in the world today, so it's even more special when you can have somebody come out, you can reconnect, and really just disconnect from the outside world. And I don't think there's anywhere better to take them than out on the water.
He's another spunky 6-footer.
Hold on.
Well, I'm trying. There he comes.
Lunging nicely, eh?
Yeah. He's under that rod.
Yeah, I'll move that. I'll get it.
What other fish can you do this to? Like, really? Honestly.
No.
Look at that thing. That is torqued. That's the cork right there.
That one there, I pull that drag back.
Wild.
And walk around.
Well, I was lucky to be in Vancouver when Trev came back to Vancouver. I remember that day vividly. That is 6.
Wow.
Nice.
Whoa.
Pull them in.
That was a huge day for the team and the franchise and also the city to have you back. And
Minnesota.
Yeah, it was fantastic.
I was so freaked out.
You were freaked out
I was so
coming back?
freaked out.
What was going through your mind?
I was scared to death. I was like,
So Berkey did the deal,
yeah,
right?
yeah. I was freaked out. I was scared to death. I was like, what am I
What
doing?
were you worried about? Just how
I just
people
was,
were gonna...
it was just weird coming back. I just didn't know anyone. I was like,
The team had all changed,
yeah, it was
right?
a young group of guys, and
How, you know, because you left on with the fans being so endeared to the fans, and how
I didn't want to come back and screw it all up. Make a mess of it. Come on, guy.
That current's not helping you here, Ron? another great battle. Oh, jeez. Yeah. Good job, boys. Into the cradle.
We had an incredible couple days here fishing. Anytime you go on a fishing trip and you have sore arms at the end of it, you know you're doing something right. Ron and Braden from Streamline Guiding were incredible. Dialed right in. These guys are known for catching fish. They're true sturgeon monster hunters. Having the chance to kind of be in my hometown and getting out on the Fraser River, it was an awesome experience. And the Fraser River is such an incredible river. For an industrial river, understanding the life and the ecosystem in that river, it just is mind-boggling. Like all 5 species of salmon, sturgeon, steelhead, trout, and many other species of fish in this river. We have an obligation as sports fishermen and just the general public to understand the importance of this river. It's our job to make sure that we protect this river because it's irreplaceable, and there are very few rivers like this in the world.